that Lamborghini Gallardo is one of my all-time automotive heroes, because I remember when I was a kid, first year of middle school, my friend comes to school with this magazine. In that magazine was a picture of a Lamborghini Gallardo. And I could honestly say that that picture started my love for cars, because when I saw it, my mind was blown. So I've been reviewing cars since 2016, and in that time period, I've driven a lot of cars. I have also even driven the Lamborghini Huracan, which is the newer version of this car, but I've never driven the OG. So this is a 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo LP560-4 Spider. And so in this video, I'm just here to answer the question of should you meet your automotive heroes? And in my case, that has been one of them, and I'm so excited to check this thing out. Okay, let us get started. I'm so excited to review this car, but even more, I'm excited to drive it. And so with that said, we're just gonna dive right into the styling. And I think this thing looks amazing. Oh my gosh. I don't think this car has aged. And forgive me for leaving the front lift on. It's in kind of like monster truck mode right now, but it's fine. It is totally fine. I can put it down later, but this car is low. Oh my gosh. And it is just beautiful from all angles. I don't think this thing has aged almost at all, at least to me. This is a Spider, so it's a convertible. My head doesn't really fit inside it. It's because the roof line is so low. Like literally, the roof line is so low. So my head is kind of like sticking out this way. And so when I put the hard top, I'll show you guys, but when I put the soft top up, you can kind of see my head is touching the soft top, which is very funny. But this car looks amazing. For those of you that do not know, this is actually a four-wheel drive car. So this says LP560-4. So 560 horsepower, and it has four-wheel drive, which is really cool. Because again, we are in Vancouver and it rains literally all the time, and and so it's going to be necessary for today. And this car is currently available at corecars.com. So thank you, Core, for letting me review this car. And so if you're interested, you can go to his website and you can buy this car from him. So this has a naturally aspirated V10, so 10 cylinders that are firing and screaming awesome sounds. I love the way this car sounds. And this interior though, come on, look at it. Oof, it looks amazing. I love this contrast seats. You have the red inserts with the black seats and this white stitching. Something about the Lamborghini that I've really noticed, and I've always liked about it too, it's just something weird, is that these seats kind of look like someone, at least here, someone that's stretching their hands towards the back, which is very funny. Like I can't unsee it every time I see this car. It's pretty funny. There's carbon fiber everywhere. There's carbon fiber there. There's carbon fiber center console, carbon fiber steering wheel. So it has its fair share of carbon, and it's beautiful. I love this stitching on the door cards too. Very beautiful. This gunmetal gray aluminum looks glorious. Oh, it looks so nice. And it has Gallardo there in case you forget what car you're in. And something very interesting about this car, I'm not Doug DeMuro, but I'm just gonna point out some interesting things. The reverse is actually here, which is very funny. So to put it into drive, you shift the paddle forward once, and then you're in first gear, and then you pull the both paddles back to put it into neutral, and then reverse is back there, which is just weird. This screen has been updated, so you can see it says Pioneer over there. It's been updated, so that's not how it came from the factory. It's also interesting how Lamborghini all of their controls are in Italian, and so everything says like olio, like temp olio, so oil temperature, batteria, the battery, press olio, so oil pressure is over there. It's just funny. And I love how these shift pedals look like bull horns. It just looks awesome. Since it's rear engine, of course, it has a front trunk, which is really cool. I am tired of talking about this car. I just want to go and drive it because this car is so much fun to drive. We are losing daylight, so I don't have time. So with that said, let us get driving. When the top is down, you actually have good visibility. Oh! First impressions, the noise is glorious. So that's one thing I've always loved about the V10s. We're gonna let these cars go and then we'll give it little beans just because we don't want to crash. It's wet. So I'm not gonna have at it, but we're gonna do that again. A bit sketched out by the rain right now, but because I don't want to crash a $200,000 car. Oh my gosh. It just makes me laugh. Like, there's just nothing, again, like a naturally aspirated V10. Every part of that sound is just glorious. Wow, Corsa mode is really aggressive. But when you put it in automatic, it's no more aggressive. It's just so smooth and so nice. So to put the top up is actually interesting. You have to have the thing in handbrake and it has to be in neutral. And then there's a button down here that you push up and it goes up. I want you guys to hear me because the wind is too much. So this is probably the smarter option. The sadder option, but the smarter option. So listen to this. This car just makes me want to be a hooligan. I'm resisting the urge to be a hooligan, but there's a friend of mine that actually said that his wife said that Lambo owners are like Mustang owners in their final form. It's just quick. The all-wheel drive system makes it even feel more quick than I think it even is. The steering feels amazing. It's very responsive. You can feel the all-wheel drive system. You can really feel it, especially now in the rain, even though I'm not really going fast, but you can really feel it in this weather. Even when you're you can feel the all-wheel drive system helping. In Corsa mode, this thing is an animal. It's violent. The shifts are almost like a punch in the gut. Like you can feel it. It's not as aggressive as the Aventador, but it's up there. And again, this is a single clutch gearbox. And so it's not a double clutch like the Huracan, which is an improvement that they brought. But yo, I should be looking at my speeds because this thing doesn't look like you're going fast, but whoo! There's just something about it that just makes you want to laugh. It just makes me feel like a child again. I mean, I am a massive child, but it just makes me feel like a, oh. The sound, the emotion that it evokes even right now. This guy's trying to race me. Another thing about this car is the reactions that it also gets from other people. Is even if you're not a car person, you still almost automatically love this thing. People are just trying to race me. Now it's a Honda CR-V. Oh, I feel like I'm laughing for 80% of this video. And I'm like 2 right now. Just giggling like... Oh. Yes, I think this car so far has lived up to the Heroes thing. And I'm so glad that I've gotten to experience this thing. It just invokes, there's just this thing that is just in you, that it just makes you feel good. A lot of people see it and they love it, which is also a plus. But even if they didn't love it, I don't care. The car is, oh, it's amazing. Now, only for this car to depreciate to like 5 grand so I can buy it. Probably not gonna happen. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Golden Drive if you would like to see more videos like this, and I will catch you guys in the next Golden Drive. Bye.